What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shin Ryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel video. We're here, guys. It is time for my anticipated, V squared review, his kit. And this is a character that I've sort of like been looking forward to actually reviewing. Obviously, because I'm not just late to the party, but because of the buzz that's sort of like been going around the Street Fighter, universe, right? He seems to be a new character that's sort of like is crazy with his new mechanics, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing what actually makes him tick. Okay, before I actually proceed here, one quick tip I want to say as well is if you're a player who's been here for a while, when I mean here for a while, like you've been out there, you have a new character you want to sort of like go for, you have no idea who you want to go for. One easiest way to go about this, go to the mercenary and see what characters are like highly built up in demand, especially when it comes to the special summon characters and divination characters. Okay, one quick tip as I will show you over here right now is having a look at the last three characters that are available, which is V squared, Rich E100, as well as Trendy Akuma. Okay, now Trendy Akuma obviously was one before V squared, and if you go over him right now and you look at the pool in terms of the upgrade in the development of him, it's kind of weak. Okay, you can see mostly S's, a field double S plus and then one triple S, and with no star. Okay, now you guys might be saying, yeah, that's probably because it's recent, right? But I will tell you something. He's one of the most. He was one of the most, split over characters that originally came out. When I mean split over character, I don't mean split in terms of like nobody thought it was good, but people sort of like were trying to pair him up with the other versions of Akuma, which is Oni and of course OG Akuma, and people would either have prioritized Oni or maybe try to complete their regular Akumas, then go over to him. And as you can see over here, Oni high rates, almost everybody got him to triple S, and people have put a lot of resources on him, over 80 plus, as you can see on the silver stars here in soul power. And people just a few other people just trying to catch up, but people are really investing in the character pretty much. But like I mentioned before, if you look at Richie Honda right now, Richie Honda, as you guys already know, he's paramount in the boss fights. He's also pretty good at regular PvEs and is also amazing in PvP. But of course, there are better characters out there. What actually prioritize him the most in his case is the boss battles. And as a result, I can see that there's a lot of copy of him on Triple S, as we can see, about 4 of them, and then we have a lot on SS Plus already getting close to Triple S, and then maybe just one on SS. Okay, but pretty much he's getting the love that he deserves. Now you might say, hey, it's unfair to compare Akuma to that. V Squared only came out just within a week, and look at his developments. Even beyond Akuma, because obviously he's of higher, demand and request. So there you can see over there, this is one easy way to actually let you know if a character is good or not. If you don't see a lot of people investing in such a character, chances are that he's decent or he's not good or there's someone better that they have prioritized. That's typically the way it works. Now, because of the fact that Akuma, that's Training Akuma, hasn't been pushed to the max yet, and of course we have some, Richie Hunter to sort of go across. You find out that the fact that he's gone up there says a lot about the character himself. So we're going to go right ahead and try and figure out what this lot is. All right, so let's go right now and let's check his passive, which is going to give us whatever key mechanic that kind of makes him tick. We're going to go across the other board as well. Now, I always say that I like to figure out who the fastest character is, and so like use them as a yardstick. Now, if I want to think right off the bat in terms of like speed, I'd look at regular Vega, and I think there's other fast characters as well that I need to like sort of like be aware of. So let's look at regular Vega first of all. He's also supposed to be Inferno. I don't know why I'm scrolling beyond. He's actually just right beneath himself. And you check his bio right here. Check the trial. Looking over this challenge. Took a look at the character himself, and he has speed of 148. Okay, 148. That is a massive amount of speed. I'm trying to think. There should be some other speedy characters out there. I'm not really sure. Let's check Trendy Akuma. I think he was pretty fast too, right? Let's just look at him. I just want to just clarify something real quick here. We're going to get into the analysis as quickly as possible. We just want to just We are looking at the speed for a reason because I want to see, okay, 130, so not even close at all. I'm going to eventually, over time, get the landmark, as I've said this a long time before. I should have gotten that already. But let's look at what V squared actually offers us right now with regards to speed. So 148 was regular Vega. Is it fast? Let's see right here. Oh, he's actually one faster, so he's 149. So he's going to be among the fastest, even though the fastest character in the game right now, which is already gives you an advantage with regards to starting the game. I think the only person that typically tends to offset your speed is the bonus speed you get from B Zangief when he does his spin on your lineup. Okay, so we're going to go right ahead and now see what else makes him tick. All right, so let's look at the passive here. It says Crimson Reaper. Okay, upon inflicting blood tear, increase critical damage by 4% and attack by 2% for 18 seconds. Stacks up to 10 times. So upon inflicting blood tear. So blood tear seems to be a new, mechanic. I'm going to see how that works. Okay. When the fighter's HP is less than 40% max HP, they have 10% life steal rate. When this fighter's HP is less than 40% max HP, they have 10% life steal rate when attacking and 25% damage reduction when attacked. Huh. Okay. So level 2, upon inflicting blood tear, increase crit damage by 6%. So you get 6% or 4%. You get attack increased by 3%. And then level 4, when this fighter's HP is less than 40% max HP, they have 15% life steal rate when attacking and 40% damage reduction when attacked. So what was it before? 10 and 25. So now it's 15 and 40. So looking like someone just want to just rip the hell out of the character. Upon inflicting blood tear, increase crit damage at 7%. This is obviously with the EX move. You need that to actually get that through. Now, blood tear, considered a bleed effect, causes the target to lose 2% max HP every second, capped at 30% of attack. This damage ignores shield, lasts until the end of battle, and stacks up to 5 times. Wow. So once you get blood tear, unless you heal yourself, good luck with, not losing blood. They say it lasts until the end of battle, but I wonder if you can actually clear it, for example, like, EX move from, Summer Elena. We'll see if that actually works out. So now let's look at the regular super combo, okay? Oh, okay. You know what? They've taken away this description of this first fighter, blah, blah, blah. Let's have a look. Is it now across the board? Let's just leave it because I know you had that before. Yeah, all this one super combo is unleashed. Super combos are unleashed once you get full. The only one gets full. Oh, you know what? It looks a bit different now. Let's go to one of the OG characters. Okay. Yeah, okay, so he has that rubbish. But with Vega, we're not seeing that. Just gonna go straight to action. Okay. Sacrifice 30% of current HP to unleash a bloody slash, dealing damage equal to 320% of attack to all enemies. So yeah. Then unleash an additional slash that deals the same amount of damage to nearby enemies in an area. The bloody slash has a 50% chance to inflict blood tear. Oh, so that's another way to kind of start stacking up your blood tear, guys. This guy is looking like a dangerous character so far. All right. The bloody slash has an 80% chance to inflict, so now it's gone even higher. 80%, almost, you might as well just say close to 100, like it's almost going to happen. That's how 80% works. Okay. And then let's look at the last one. All right. Says when this fighter's HP is less than 40% of max HP, the bloody slash and the additional slash each have a 6% chance to additionally inflict one blood tear. So when you do your regular, slash, the first bloody slash before the second bloody slash, meaning you can actually stack up to 2 blood tears with that one single slash. This thing it stacks up to 5 times, so that's the safe haven for the enemy, the opposition. And he has a 2 and a 3. Okay, so let's go to the second one. Sacrifice 3% of current HP to spiral forward. And whoa, this guy sacrifices his HP quite often though. And that's how you can easily get to that 40% less max. Okay, sacrifice 30% of current HP to spiral forward and pierce behind the enemy before returning. dealing damage equal to 460% of attack to enemies in an area. Each strike has a 10% chance to inflict one blood tear. Okay. 2. Increase damage to 538% of attack. 3. Each strike has a 15% chance to inflict blood tear. 4. Each strike has an 18% chance to inflict blood tear. Alright, so blood tear, considered a blade. Yeah, we already know what that is. So almost everything kind of gives a chance to inflict blood tear, but this is not where you're going to be getting your best chance. Alright. Good thing is you can't do your super combo, your 2 and your 3, because I'm guessing your 3 is going to cost you your health as well. There you go. 75% of current HP to charge up and unleash a bloody projectile. Dealing damage equal to 401% of attack to all enemies. Then unleash an additional slash that deals the same amount of damage to nearby enemies in an area. This skill ignores shields and damage immunity effects. Whoa. So, I'm guessing you can fatally destroy Bison with this guy too. When the bloody projectile hits an enemy, it leaves behind a phantom that slashes the target 3 times. The only true damage equals to 30% of attack per slash. Each slash has 30% chance of inflicting blood tear. Increases damage to 474% of attack. And looks like, if I look at the whole thing right now, you want to be working with a super combo and a C3. Those are the 2 combinations you want to kind of like be using, him for. And the super combo quite important because you have a higher chance of getting blood tear in this particular mode, right? 50% chance, okay, versus the others that are sort of lower. So yeah, this is one of all those mechanics that I think it does sound a lot dangerous, but without the community's voice in terms of like how badass he is, you would just say, okay, what, cool. This is a character you have to use to also reveal his true greatness. But so far, this blade mechanic, blood tear, seems to be crazy and sounds a little bit overpowered with the way you just can't stop the bleeding unless there is a way to sort of like maybe heal, like I said, with Summer Elena's EX move. But we'll find that out for sure as well. Maybe when we face a character like that. But for now, let's have a look at the fighting spirit. And it's called Gorgeous Tuxedo. Okay, of course, it's just a V squared. And you get a HP bonus 19%, attack bonus 10%. Looking at its priority right there, it's on attack. Crit rate 7.5%, and crit damage 20%. So now the skill is called Cruel Bloodlust. Okay, so let's see how the assist actually works. And it says when attacking enemies inflicted with blood tear, increase damage dealt by 20%. Whoa. Here we go. That's the fighting spirit definitely is important. Extra 20% damage. That is important right there. So for the assist skill, take effect when the fighter is in assist position. Oh, I read that stuff. When the assisted fighter hits an enemy, they have a 10% chance to inflict bleed. Constantly to lose 2% max HP every second. Cap the 10% discounted until the end of the battle. Doesn't stack. Yeah, that sucks. Bleed versus blood tear. Sorry, bro. I don't think the assist is that much of a fancy. You might as well just use them even without a fighting. As long as you have fighting spirit, there's no point in going for assist. Might as well use them even as on SS plus, right? Now, for every 50% of max HP lost as a result of unleashing combos or super combos, there is a 50% chance to inflict blood tear on all enemies. Whoa. Okay, so it increases your chances. When attacking enemies inflicted with blood tear, increase pressure by 25%. Upon losing a total of 100% max HP as a result of unleashing combos or super combos, increase attack by 40% until the end of the battle. So obviously, this is one thing you guys have to understand here. When they say losing 100% of max HP, right? They're simply just saying the fact that you have an HP from the start, okay? You know what numbers is. Let's say the number is 1000, okay? If you lose, for example, 30% of that 1000 and then you heal yourself for that, you heal yourself like 20% or something, obviously you're left with like 90, okay? 90% overall, but you've already accumulated that 30% from HP lost. And if that happens, and you heal yourself after even to 100% again, but you already have 50% or more in terms of your max HP loss from the start, you're already a dangerous character. You don't have to be close to death to actually unleash the combos there. So that is a crazy advantage. Okay, and that's the only reason why I kind of like, Eve Ryu, because even though he does stick the enemies, whatever, you can always heal from right from the get go and get your health back, and doesn't harm, no foul. But yeah, there is a character right there with regards to fighting spirit. And now let's see how the soul power typically is just going to be the final levels. Like as I've seen right there, 80% chance, damage increased 4% of attack. This is already included in the regular skill as you read here. Level 4, which is obviously when you get, soul power. Okay, but with the garage, this is now the last final key point that we need to see about V squared. So let's go. Increase damage of crimson slashes, phantom slashes to 80% of attack. Whoa. When crimson slash, phantom slashes hits an enemy, increase the efficacy of bleed effects on target by 200% for 8 seconds. Okay, so okay, I just went out. What does bleed do normally? Let's go over to fighting spirit, because that's the only time they mentioned bleed. Oh, they actually didn't describe bleed here. So we have to go to someone that actually does bleed. So let's look at regular Vega, for example. Although he does sublime bleed, that's different. And we're looking for regular bleed here. Yeah. Loses HP equal to 1% of max HP, up to 10% attack. This effect lasts for 10 seconds. Stacks with 3 times. Now we're looking at 200% of this. So we're looking at 200%. Come on, man. We're looking at times 2. So you're losing 4 HP, 10%, 40% attack worth, I think. And are they going to say let's the effect lasting? I think is a different ball game there. But it just sounds really, really like crazy right now. So, but overall, just going through the kits is like, okay, you know what? This is a new mechanic. This sounds quite interesting. And this is a character you're going to need more than just reading the stuff to actually see how it works. It doesn't give the wow factor. I'm just going to be honest with you right here. It gives a very nice whatever blood tier. Okay, that's, it's amazing. Considered bleed effect, stacks up. But if you look at how it says the attack, that you can sort of accumulate from that effect, what actually for me is the scary thing is with the fighting spirit here. When it comes to being able to unlock this 20% damage, beyond what you currently have. So he definitely looks like a great character for sure, but nothing out of the extraordinary. Like, he's not giving the wow effect just by reading this kit. I think where he typically shines is what we're going to find out in the analysis, and it's probably going to be in the gameplay itself, when this whole mechanism starts to unravel in front of us. And that's why we need both of these modes, reviewing the kit, and then analyzing it as we play. So that's it from me, guys. I appreciate you watching this here. Looks like a great character. Love the costume, love the looks. I don't know, right? Is his head bigger than the regular Vega? It kind of looks like it, but let's see. I'm trying to look. Nope, get out of here. My desk keep. Yeah, I'm not sure. It just looks like his body's just kind of shrunk a bit. The proportion kind of looks odd, in my opinion. Like regular Vega, you see his proportion looks cool. Like he just looks dope. But Visconti Vega, I don't know. There's something about the proportion I just can't tell. I really can't tell. But small gripes there. But he looks like an amazing character all the same. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I know you guys have already expressed your feelings about the character, but those of you who haven't as well, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys part of the guys who are already prioritizing him as a character to collect? Who were you working on before they had to sort of like sacrifice to continue with him? Otherwise, being your boy Shin Ryu, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.